everybody. This is our Bible verse instruction video for our Blueprints Bible series. Okay, and our Bible verse is from Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, and it's up here, and I'm going to read it, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Okay, so there's a lot of words, but a lot of the words are the same words. And I'm going to show you how to do it word by word. And then I'm going to kind of show you how, if somebody was just interpreting this, if somebody was talking with American Sign Language, with ASL, they kind of don't say the words, they don't repeat them over and over because it takes a lot of time to do with your hands, okay? So, and that's not, we probably wouldn't talk in this fashion either, right? So when you do sign language, they don't always do it word for word, okay? Just to make it faster, otherwise you're gonna be signing a lot of words. But I will show you word by word for the first time, and then I'll show you the shorter one, okay? And so we're not gonna say for, we're just gonna say I know. And you just put your hand up here, like what's in your head. I know, and then the plan to take your hand and kind of like this. Like, here's what I drew. So I know the plans I have. We've done this one a lot before. Have. So I have, and then for you, we're gonna take our hand up here, kind of point it to our head, flip and out to you. So like for you, okay? So I know the plans I have for you, okay? The word declare means like when you say something out loud and people gotta listen to it. So the king might declare that it's a holiday today, or the president might declare that there's a new law or something like that, okay? So declare, and we're gonna point with our two pointing fingers to our mouth, and then put it out. Declare, okay? And then Lord, we've done this one a lot. You take your right hand, make an L, put it on your opposite shoulder, and then you're gonna put it to your hip like a king wearing a sash, or a queen, you know, like this. So Lord, okay? So declares the Lord, okay? Then we're going to plans to prosper. So plans, just like we did, plans to prosper. So it's kind of like declare, but we're gonna like, it's more than that. It's like you're gonna keep going, okay? Because prosper means that you're gonna have enough stuff, you're gonna keep growing, and you're gonna keep building. So prosper, and you're gonna flick it out at the end. So by your hands, just like declare, but instead of just out, we're gonna swirl it and then flick it out. So this is declare, and this is prosper, okay? So plans to prosper you and not, so to prosper, not, okay? So not is just like nope, nope, not. And then harm, you're gonna put your hand up here like this, and then put your other hand down. So your left hand is in a fist, and it's touching your shoulder, and then your right hand is a pointer finger, and you're like, no, no harm. Like, harm. Like, don't do that. That could hurt you, okay? And it looks like this from the side. All right? So, not to harm, okay? Plans to give you hope and a future, okay? So, plans again, give, you just pick something up out of the air and put it forward. Give you, okay? Hope is like, raise the roof a little bit. You're like, oh, we're gonna hope. So plans to give you hope, and then future, you just look ahead. So we're up here for hope and a future, okay? So let's break it down one more time. I know the plans I have for you, okay? Declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Okay? Now, the lady that teaches me how to do this on my teacher builder lesson, the inside information, she doesn't use every single one of these words. So she says like this: for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And then she's going to say, plans for you to prosper, not to harm. So she's taking out some of the yous and some of the plans. So plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future, okay? So she kind of took some of the extra words out. And that's kind of, if you worked with people that were deaf and you used American Sign Language all the time, ASL all the time, you probably wouldn't repeat all of these words. And if we even said, I have a plan and it's going to be good for you and it's not going to be bad. You're not going to say the word plan a whole bunch, and you're probably not going to say the word you a whole bunch, but that's how it was written back then. So we kind of simplify it. So I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for you to prosper, not to harm, to give you hope and a future. Okay? So we took some of the words out so we don't have to do as many signs, which makes it a little easier. So my friends, give this a try, watch it back, because I know that you can do it. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for you to prosper and not to harm, to give you hope and a future. And that's Jeremiah 29:11. Practice it, practice it, practice it. And I love doing the sign language because who knows when I'll know somebody that knows sign language, and then I can talk to them a little bit. But also, when you get your hands involved, it helps you remember the words better. So practice up and check out what we're going to learn for blueprints this week, and this whole month. What are our blueprints anyway? I guess you'll have to find out. Bye.